those markings over here. And take some soil samples.
Lieutenant Humphreys.
Forgive the appearance, I just came from the range. I was training some folks over there. I was told you urgently needed me, or somebody did.
5 assaults. This is the second murder. No witnesses, no DNA, no suspect info. The victims appear to be unrelated, and the MO is always the same.
Yeah, except this time he's escalating into homicide, and that's how serial killers are made, man. They just start escalating in their own minds and bring it to a whole new level.
And apparently that's why Graves feels the need for you to be here. Looks like she tried to fight back and he hit her too hard.
Would you do me a favor and bring all the files over to my office tomorrow so I can try to get a handle on this? And then I'm gonna see if I can take a look around here if I could.
My detectives have already canvassed the neighborhood.
Well, there must be a reason why they asked me to come, so if you don't mind, I just kind of want to get in the air and look around a little bit. I promise to be a good boy and not disturb anything.
Fine. But no one saw anything. Hey, Dan. We need to talk to everybody.
Yeah, Mason, I'm leaving the crime scene now and heading back to the SIU. Have the team meet me in the bullpen. I'll be there in 30 minutes. Why are you following me? Huh? Who are you working for? Who sent you? You gonna talk to me now? Who sent you?
Kate. Oh, easy. That's far enough. I know where you keep your gun. I'm just gonna reach for it, okay?
Yeah, you do that. Freeze!
Someone's bitter. What's that all about?
Lieutenant Humphreys, Special Victims Bureau.
Yeah, so what's in the box?
Probably files on the rape cases Kane was telling us about earlier.
Did anyone get an ID on the guy who jumped Kane yesterday?
No, saying it's a random act.
Why does he have a tech guy doing a bug sweep of his office?
Nice to see you again, Lieutenant Humphreys.
I hear you put on quite the show yesterday.
I don't know about that. But anyway, thanks for the files. I'll have all my people go through them and get back to you right away.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure enough.
Was yesterday's attack related to this case?
Darling, I can't be talking to you about all that stuff. Like I said, let me go through them and we'll talk.
Wasn't my choice to bring you in on this. In fact, I strongly objected. I am here because I was given a direct order.
Man, I love people who know how to follow a direct order. I myself wish I had more people that could follow orders like you do. That's great. It seems like you might be a little bit upset about something.
What I am upset about is the fact that someone attempted to kill you right after you left my crime scene. And you're not saying word one to me about what the hell is going on.
Well, like I said, darling, it's, as far as I can see, a completely unrelated matter. And the way we're ordered to do things is we follow protocol, and protocol in my station is that if there are unrelated cases, we're not allowed to discuss them with anybody. But if any information surfaces that relates to this, I will be the first to call you up.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, but you know what? It's not my case anymore. Look, I am perfectly capable of taking care of business. I have been doing this for 12 years, so don't for a second think this is about my ability.
The thing of it is, believe it or not, it's not about who's a better cop right now. It's just about which one of us little minions can get the bad guy.
I never said it wasn't. And I still think that my bureau could have handled it.
Man, I think they could have too, but for better or for worse, we got it now. And like I said, I'm gonna give it to my folks and see if there's some workables. And I mean, you can stay if you want.
Thank you. You know what? Why don't you let me take this to your team? Looks like you've got your hands full. Your new assignment. Compliments of the Special Victims Bureau. Have a nice day.
Well, that's gonna take forever.
Okay.
I almost missed it. It was coupled to the thermostat, probably using the wiring as a transmitting antenna.
These guys know what they're doing. Who made it?
Hard to say, this isn't a commercial device, but we got nothing this small and sensitive in our books, not even close. It's a carrier current listening device.
It's some of the government-connected folks.
Military, my guess, or hardcore special ops.
Well, either us or the bad guys.
Can't tell these days. Cutting edge is cutting edge. Doesn't come with a manufacturer's stamp.
That's for sure. So you think the office is clean now?
Unless they got something smaller, which is a definite possibility. Can I keep it?
Keep what?
So we got a lawyer, accountant, mother, doctor, and now a teacher.
5 assaults. One every 3 days.
Tells us he's got a serious agenda. We got any workable physical evidence or anything?
No, nothing. No DNA.
So we build a pattern, figure out where he's gonna strike next.
Well, this guy knows his streets. 3 of the attacks were in broad daylight in public places, and he still managed to get the victims into stairwells or abandoned buildings. I mean, the teacher was actually on a field trip with her kids, and he still got to her.
So the only witnesses we have are victims. Great. Oh, you think he's working from a list, maybe? Knew them, knew where they were heading. You know, maybe he's targeting them for a reason.
Well, that would make sense, but there's no connection between the women.
Well, hey, what about this one? Last one, the teacher.
Well, Humphreys and her people think that she fought back and he panicked, and that's why he killed her.
Or he's escalating. Taking his sick little fantasy to the next level.
You know, this woman wasn't your average teacher. She taught at that elite Spring Hill school.
Huh. Hey, listen. When we catch this guy, you gonna go all cuckoo bananas, start cracking skulls again?
No, that was a unique circumstance. You can relax, I'll be fine.
Well, then you won't mind this little bit of information. Charles Grasso, registered sex offender. He had worked at Spring Hill School up until a couple months ago.
They let this pig work around kids?
I know.
You sure about this, Mason?
I told you, I got a hunch on this guy. I mean, he was dead center from where all the bodies are being dropped.
Okay, I called that enough of a hunch.
Oh, I got plans for you, sweetheart. You and I should do some bad things together. Now you're teasing me. I'm gonna tease you later.
Nothing sadder than being in a bar by yourself, especially before noon.
Yeah, well, I ain't breaking any laws by being here. What the hell do you want?
Oh, we just want to talk. After going by your apartment and you not being there, I figured that you would have crawled up inside here.
Oh, you got questions for me? You can ask my lawyer. Till then, get lost.
You're not being very social, Harold. See, and that surprises me. Because I believe that one of the stipulations in your probation is if a cop asks you a question, you answer it.
You, got a new partner?
Sure looks like it.
Not bad. Sporty.
Sure.
You know, I like a little package.
You probably do. You probably have one yourself.
Oh.
Where were you yesterday, Harold?
You want to accuse me of something? Or is this just about the past?
Whoa. I'm not done talking to you.
This is virginal police harassment.
Whoa.
Mason! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa!
Harassment? That ain't harassment. That's just me asking you a question. You want me to stay away from you?
Answer the goddamn question.
If I find out you had anything to do with that girl's murder, you better use that on yourself.
Mason, get out of here. Get out. What the hell was that? Did you not learn anything from Juliet's issue? Are you trying to get us fired?
He had it coming, all right?
That's enough.
Sorry. Just a little pet project of mine.
Mason,
He raped a friend of mine's daughter a few years ago.
sorry.
If I ever get the chance, I
Don't
swear
you dare finish that sentence. If anything happens, I don't want to have to testify against you.
You do that?
Don't put me in that position.
You know, I got a feeling about this guy.
Yeah, we'll try not to beat on him. Yet.
Charles Grasso!
Nice place you got here, Charles.
So how long did you work at the school?
About 2 months.
Oh yeah, just enough time to develop a crush. Couldn't get her at school, so you got her on a field trip, right?
No way. Listen, you gotta believe me. I made a mistake a few years ago, but prison changed me. I've been going to counseling.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
You look familiar. Have I arrested you before?
Before I worked at the school, I bust tables over at Giovanni's. I seen you stop in there a few times. I never knew you were a cop.
So why'd you get fired, huh? Besides the fact that you're just a creepy little son of a bitch.
Because the idiot that runs that school found out I hit on one of the teachers. Told me those broads were his.
Is that so?
Yeah. I also heard through the grapevine that he likes the young ones, too.
Sounds to me like you're projecting.
Yeah, maybe so. Fact is, I should know what to look for in a fellow pervert, right? Look, all I'm saying is game recognizes game.
What's his name?
Jonathan. Jonathan McSweeney. Yeah, ask around. You'll see he's the one that you should be questioning, not me.
Okay, well, we'll check him out. You just make sure you're around if we have any more questions, all right?
Nice meeting you, ma'am. Maybe we'll see each other again sometime, huh?
Hey, what was that all about?
What do you mean?
Guy says he saw you at Giovanni's. I mean, is that true?
It's a bar that serves good rigatoni. There a problem with that?
No, but people don't go to Giovanni's for the rigatoni. They go for the clam.
You're a pig.
I'm a little surprised, is all.
You know what? Do yourself a favor, Radner, and don't try and pigeonhole me into some preconceived image that you have about female cops, all right? I am who I am. And my sexuality is not something your tiny little brain could comprehend.
So you play for both teams, right? I'm kidding. Look, I'm kidding. You know what? I'm not surprised. It's cool.
Do you really want to talk about this? You want to go there? Should we talk about you and Sarah, maybe? Perhaps? No? No, don't want to talk about that? Oh, poor baby. I hurt your feelings. I'll see you in the car.
Plenty of identifying marks. 3 old stab wounds, 2 bullet wounds, probably from 10 or 15 years ago, multiple fractures that had healed, several pins.
Man, I guess he's a professional at something. Lived a very active life.
Yeah. Check this out. He actually went to the trouble of sanding his fingerprints off.
Why the hell did he do that? They're just gonna grow back.
Eventually, yeah. But until then, he wouldn't leave any identifiable prints.
Some of the guys in the Soviet bloc, before they'd go on an op, they'd make sure that they didn't have any traceable fingerprints so that if they were killed, nobody would know who they were, and if they weren't, their stuff would grow back, you know?
Yeah, I know that. But what does it mean?
It means that these folks are pros, that's what it means. These guys, they knew where I've been, they know where I'm gonna be. They've got listening devices in my office that we've detected that are not obtainable for normal pros or civilians. They're high-level, sophisticated government operators.
We found this at the crime scene. I take it it's from before we hired you. Now, is this a one-off thing or something I need to worry about?
I mean, I'm telling y'all I know. I know these folks want to talk to me, but I don't know why.
And he didn't intend to kill you. Lab found a non-lethal nerve toxin on the tip. Enough to knock you out for 2 days and leave you with a nasty hangover. So what the hell's going on, Kane?
Man, I'm kind of telling you all I know. I have a past. I've been out of that game for a long, long time. They obviously want to talk to me about something. I just don't know what or why.
Kane. Kane. Hang on, Kane. You're a cop now. This is not an isolated incident. You need to be straight with me. I will not have this town turned into a Wild West show. Do you understand?
What did I say to you in there? I told you, somebody wants to talk to me. Whoever it is a professional. That's all I know. These guys are pro. They come from high up. I don't know who they are or where they come from. And if I knew, I would tell you.
Harold just got put back on the streets. I'm saying this smacks of his MO.
Nah, I don't know, man. You really think Harold's smart enough to cover up his tracks?
Maybe not. You think Charles Grasso is?
Hard to tell.
What about the principal of that school? Jonathan McSweeney? Maybe Grasso had him pegged, right?
Oh, as a pedo?
We don't even know if it's just one guy yet. It could be a team. We don't have any DNA. We don't have a description. We don't have a pattern.
You know, I got ears like an elephant. I couldn't help but overhearing what y'all talking about. And, man, I think you're partially right. The thing of it is, man, there's always a pattern. People work in their comfort zones, and the way they work kind of defines the way they think and the way they act. If you look deep enough, put your mind in their mind, you can always kind of decipher that pattern, no matter how obscure it is. But anyway, Julia and Sarah, why don't you guys go talk to the principal? He might be the suspect, he might not, but if Grasso's right, and he is a bad guy, then let's smoke him out. And you two tail him after that, and we'll sweat him and see what we come up with. If he's dirty, I think that he's gonna wanna clean up his act or, you know, give himself up real quick. So, go ahead and go do it.
All right, so listen, what's the word on that guy, boss?
What guy?
The guy who attacked you.
That guy?
That guy.
Man, he hasn't dropped me a postcard. He hasn't called me. No word at all.
Not talking. Got it.
This is highly irritating. Spring Hill is a privately funded institution, which means we have to maintain a flawless reputation in order to operate at our current capacity. We've won prestigious awards.
All right, well, that's great, but what we're here to talk to you about, Mr. McSweeney, is your employees. Teachers, gardeners, janitors, you.
Oh, well, as I was trying to explain, we hire only the best. Each of our employees has to undergo a very thorough background check, including myself. I mean, let's be frank, shall we?
Oh, please do.
This is not about Spring Hill. This is about you people trying to cover your asses. If you'd done your job, then one of my staff would not have ended up raped and murdered. I mean, we're all devastated here because of the incompetence of your department. Sorry. Animals capable of crimes like this just shouldn't be on the streets.
I agree. We need to do better. So, with that in mind, you'll understand that we need to interview everyone at the school, including the students.
On what grounds?
Mr. McSweeney, this man is a registered sex offender, and he worked for you until you fired him. That makes him a person of special interest in our case, and we have to interview people because someone might have noticed something.
God. This part of his past must have slipped through the cracks. I promise you, we had no idea.
Nobody's saying you did.
Talking to the students, I don't know if that's such a good idea. They're already upset. Parents might not approve.
We're concerned that Grasso might have had contact with some of them while he was here.
Yes, but I'd like to talk to our lawyers about it before we do that. Until then. Please.
Sarah and I got McSweeney's residence staked out. Let us know when he leaves the school.
McSweeney's on the move, but he ain't heading home. He's heading out of the city. We got him.
10-4. Let us know if you need backup.
Yeah, Miss King was right. Juliet and Sarah really spooked the hell out of him.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about you, but I always take my garbage for a 5-mile drive before I dump it.
Yeah. Wasn't strange at all, was it?
No.
Let's go see what was so important to get rid of. Keep him warm?
I see it. Here, come on. Hand it over. Thank you.
Is that everything, fellas? You guys have a good night.
I have a message for your boss. This is about his debt. He better pay it, or you will with your life.
Need some help, man?
That didn't go so well.
You all right, man? Well done, you guys.
Who's this?
Marcus, it's me.
Kane, we should do this face to face.
Kane.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, man, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
You know, I gotta be honest. I didn't think I'd hear from you again.
See, now, in this business, man, you never know when somebody's face gonna pop up.
Ain't that the truth? What's going on?
I need to know if somebody's trying to get into my files.
Your files? Of course not. You've been offline for years.
I'm sorry to say somebody tried to pull a black op on me the other day, tried to take me out.
Now, why would someone want to do that? I have no idea. Like I'm telling you, it wasn't us. Think about it. You're a cop now, right?
Yeah.
People don't like cops.
The thing of it is, whoever did this, man, they're not civilians. Like, they used a trank gun, and I know what was in that trank gun, so they pros. They government pros, you see, so...
Can't argue that.
Something going on, man. They bugged my office. Look, if they wanted me dead, man, they could shoot me with a sniper 2,000 yards up the street, I'd be gone.
I'll see what I can do. But there are parts of your file that even I haven't seen. You know, maybe you need someone who has.
You think Hutch is still around, or...?
Hutch?
Yeah, Hutch.
Who's he working for? I can't say. You're not cleared for that information anymore.
Do me a favor, man. Just tell him I need to see him here.
I'll tell you what, I'll think long and hard about that. Now look, when you're out, you're out. You know that. Hell, you even taught me that. All right, you know how it is.
Be safe, man.
All right.
Seriously, you guys, you look stunning. The Reddit brings out your eyes. Seriously, how do you always end up getting your butts kicked?
Yo, it ain't funny. Something's going on with Kane. Something he ain't telling us about. See, I don't want to get my ass kicked, but as long as I know what it's for, if you know what I mean.
I agree with that. Kane definitely has to come clean about what's going on with him.
The crime text went through the contents of the garbage bag.
And you don't look too happy.
It looks like McSweeney ripped the hard drive out of his laptop and then tried to smash it. Most of the data was destroyed. But the text extracted a few files that stayed intact.
Sick son of a bitch.
And we can't prove the drive was his.
Because it was in the alley when we recovered it, not in the trash bag.
Kane's door is closed. Is he around?
He's with Graves. You can wait in the cafeteria.
Thank you.
You guys can keep that.
Why is that woman always here?
You happy, Kane? You screwed up big time.
Good morning, Lieutenant.
Never should have brought your team on board.
That angry thing, man, makes you sexy. But look, you just don't know what you're talking about right now.
We've been keeping tabs on Charles Grosso, just like you requested, and now he's gone. And if he is our man, then chances are we are not going to find him again until he rapes and kills again.
Well, the thing of it is, I know he went underground, but we're going to track him.
Your team stepped on him too hard, just like they stepped on another one of our suspects too hard.
I knew it was Grosso.
Well, there's no hard evidence. And guys like him scare easy. He took off as soon as he felt the heat.
No, he wasn't scared. There's something about this guy that I am tapping into. Listen, look. A repeat offender. On active parole for a rape that he pled to 8 years ago. Take a look at his bio. Smart guy that can't get his crap together. Didn't want to put in the effort to get ahead. I mean, he's your classic underachiever.
So were you separated at birth?
Worked for the city work, so he knows these streets inside and out. Got fired from that. Got a job as a janitor. Couldn't even make that one work. Look, I'm telling you, this guy, he hates women, and he blames them for his failure. Because he's always failing with them. Look at this. Lawyer, mother, accountant, doctor, teacher, all strong, successful women. And you know why he killed the last one? Because she recognized him. He's doing now what he wanted to do 8 years ago. Just get them all.
So how do we stop him?
So, thing of it is, man, if you're dealing with an enemy who has this kind of psychology, you understand his mentality, what do?
Find him.
Man, you let him find us. And with this kind of mentality, he'll always find us. That's the secret to this whole deal. Y'all have been nailing it so far. How you think he's gonna find us?
Think he wants his 15 minutes? Think he wants to be known for this? Be famous?
That's right.
I think he wants to do a cop. Kill one like the teacher. And I think in his mind you fit the bill.
It's someone like you he wants, Lieutenant Humphreys.
I'm telling you, there's a reason why this guy went AWOL. He feels like this is his last shot.
You think so?
I think if we put you out there, he'll take the bait. Probably the only shot we got, boss.
See, now there's a thinking man.
I want this. You know he knows who I am.
Your team, your call, Kane.
I agree. Juliet takes the lead on this.
Okay. Now you go talk to Graves.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Everyone stay tight.
Juliet's on the move. Radner has the eye. Sarah and I have their 6.
10-4. Here we go.
Juliet, slow down. You're out of sight. What's your 20?
Northeast corner alleyway. I'll hold position here.
He took the bait. We lost radio contact. She might be hurt. Northeast corner.
Where you going?
What do you think, man? On his way now.
Door's locked. All right, stay here. Make sure he doesn't double back. Hold that end of the block. Everybody hold your positions. Contain the area. You got that? All right. Where is he?
Have we go? Go, go, go!
You like to beat up women, huh?
It's a little different from fighting girls and old ladies, ain't it?
That's enough. Juliet, he's not worth it.
I said no interruptions.
Guess that was our fault. We forgot to make an appointment.
Can't. Come in here.
I think we can. We just did.
Heard you caught your rapist. My lawyer tells me that there's no need for any interviews with our students now. Oh, I also took the time to pull Charles Grasso's file. We did all the necessary background work. Came back clean. Apparently he had several stolen identities, all of them legitimate. But my lawyer also tells me that we're not liable for those. We followed all proper procedures.
You're gonna want to call your lawyer again.
Are you trying to intimidate me? Because I really don't think that's necessary. If that's a search warrant, you're wasting your time. You're free to search wherever you want.
It isn't a search warrant. It's an arrest warrant, and yours is the name on it.
On what charge?
Possession of child pornography.
You see, you got rid of the laptop and the data on that, But you ran a popular antivirus suite that automatically backs up all of your important files online in the background, so you don't have to think about it. Photographic files, McSweeney. Thousands of them. Let's go.
Hey, Mason.
What's up, Chief?
What is this? I don't know what you're thinking. Huh? Really?
Yeah, you're right.
You know, you're a cop, man. You can't act like a civilian. As a cop, you go doing stuff like that, they call internal affairs. You lose days, and then they start bothering me. And I don't want to be bothered by my own guys. And if this guy ended up dead, you'd be the first suspect. Between you and Juliet, man.
I get it. I'm sorry.
You'll get your chance at arresting this guy unless you do something stupid.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Kane.
You can't just walk away from what you've done. Green Lantern to Watchtower, approaching strike zone. Last confirmed radio contact with our operatives was at 0900 hours. Over. They're in that village somewhere, Green Lantern. Over.
أنا سامع صوت الهليكوبتر الأمريكاني. قول لي شو بدي أعمل؟ نقتلهم حلا ولا ناخدهم على مكان آخر؟
الأوامر إنك تنتظر حتى يوصل الرئيس. خليكم في نفس المكان.
بدنا لسه نصور الفيديو.
هو بده يتكلم ضروري مع واحد من الأسرى الأمريكاني.
لا هنقطع رؤوسهم هون ونترك أصحابهم يلاقوا جثثهم.
الأسير الأمريكاني عنده معلومات مهمة جدا لاستكمال مهمتنا. لابد نلاقي الرئيس إنه نتكلم معاه. لا تقتلهم بعد يا عسكري. Green Lantern to Watchtower. Go ahead, Green Lantern. Locked on to a large thermal pattern in the target building. Permission to fire. Over.
لو ما قتلناهمش هم اتنين الله حيعاقبنا.
الرئيس في طريقه لعندكم. حبسوا عليهم في ذات المكان. حبسوا عليهم في أي زمن. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
انت يا امريكاني يا نكره هتدفع الثمن بحياتك.
الأسير الأمريكاني عنده معلومات مهمة جدا
Punch, come on! Stack up! Stack up! Stack up! Come! Grenade!
Come on, be quiet. Let's get them out before I cut them out. Bathrooms, now. Opa! Направил, go!
Marco.
She's dead. Give me the shower curtain, Sergey. We have to get it out. This is going to be messy.
You guys should have seen his face when we slapped the warrant on him. It was perfect.
So, everybody did a great job, man. Proud of y'all. Good case, good job.
So
what?
Well, you want to tell us what's been going on with you?
I mean, you know, it is true. Y'all need an explanation. And you'll get one someday.
Of course.
Yeah.
Sparks, we've got another homicide. You're gonna want to see this.
All right. We're on our way right now. Everybody mount up.
Sarah, Juliet, look into the homicide at Rainier and Henderson. You guys are with me.
Let's go.
No, Allahu Akbar!
I want to ask you again. What did you do with my money? Shut up!
You had a chance. All you had to do was cooperate. You couldn't do that, huh? There was wealth for all of us. Enough to go around. Enough for most men. But you wanted it all for yourself. Greed is your failure, my friend. Go.
What? The latest shipment from our girl.
What happened?
She died.
How?
I don't know. All the other girls passed them, no problem.
If it's not all here, you owe me. It comes out of your hands.
Okay. We got everything.
Leave!
Now, where were we?
You know who she is yet?
Not yet. I can tell you this much. She vomited blood pre-mortem, and I haven't done a rape kit yet.
She was dead before they cut her open?
Yeah, everything's pulled out. Stomach, intestines, everything.
So what does that mean? Botched abortion?
No, her uterus is intact.
All right, let's spread out. Get Kane some workable.
Get on your knees.
I said kneel. See that stubbornness? That's why you're out of business. You just couldn't let us move our diamonds too, could you? It's called competition. The American way. See you in hell. Oops. That was lucky for you. Fortunately, I have other guns. Bitch.
Сволочь!
We get anything back yet?
Yep. I think you'll find this interesting. Take a look at this. Now, take a look at this. So like I figured, she was already dead by the time her insides were pulled out of her.
What's the toxicology say? Allergic reaction to latex?
Well, what does that mean?
She showed extremely high levels of it in her system.
Enough to kill her.
Prolonged exposure? Sure.
But no latex found on the scene at all.
It could have been removed. Who knows?
So she has an allergic reaction, dies, and then someone comes along and guts her.
Are you sure there was no cocaine or heroin found at all?
Just latex. She was clean.
She's got to be muling for somebody or something, otherwise this doesn't make sense.
Those are the facts.
All right, thanks, Sparks.
No problem.
Come on! Come on! Go! Alex! Get in here! Paul! Dimia! Get the AKs! That son of a bitch is mine! Boys! Alex! Alex! Son of a bitch!
You are a dead man, Gregor! You can't be!
Стоять, сука! Стоять, я сказал! Стоять! Стоять!
I'm coming up empty with the dead latex girl. Anyone find out her name yet? Mason? Mason?
Yeah, sorry. A CI of mine just dropped a dime on a new group of Russians. This is the same group that is suspected in a shooting incident this morning. Just got a gut feeling about this.
What makes you think that?
This looks like the making of a gang war. And they're working the same district where you found your Jane Doe. You coming or am I bringing Radner along?
It's old friends, new places. New faces, man.
Marcus tells me you're still in the game.
Heard you wanted to talk to me.
Sorry I had to bring you back to this stuff. Somebody's running a black op against me. Wondered if you know anything about that.
Possible. I haven't seen your name on any burn notices.
Really?
What have you seen?
We intercepted some comm stuff. No burn notices, capture and transport target was unclear. Until now.
You know where it's coming from?
Origin's unknown. Our intel indicates African, by way somewhere in the Middle East. I mean, Canaan's no big surprise. You still got a bounty on your head, all the trouble you caused over there. Took out a lot of their top players, remember?
So, you have any idea who's coming next?
Come on, Ken, you know how this works. The game's not over yet, right?
Who are you working for, Hutch?
I'll let you know if I hear anything, all right? I'll give you a heads up.
Yeah.
Every damn second he's walking around is embarrassment to me. We can't move these diamonds through his clients if he's still alive.
He's not showing his face. Most of crew are dead.
Then find his woman. Check the motel. He's bound to go to her for money, maybe place to stay. Find her, and you will find him. Do it.
Alright, well, I recognize this. One of Grigor's tow yards, right?
Yeah, an eyewitness said that they saw a couple carloads of guys pull up. They busted in, he heard a lot of shots, and then he saw some poor guy humping it down the alley in his underwear. I think from the description, it might have been Grigor himself. And the shooters came out minutes later.
So an armed robbery in a tow yard.
Except for they didn't take anything. What is all that? Doesn't look like dope paraphernalia.
I don't know. I mean, they're cutting and measuring something there, but what it is, I got no idea.
One of my CIs told me that he's seen a couple new faces in town spending a lot of money. Sounds like Grigor and his guys.
Patrol ever arrested one of Grigor's men?
No, but it's not from a lack of trying. They know Grigor's up to something, but they haven't been able to develop anything solid on him. It's not like his tow yard does a lot of business.
Yeah. What kind of a tow yard never has any cars in it? What is this? This Radner Motel.
Homicide's working a case where they found 2 bodies, or what's left of them, in a couple dumpsters not too far from there. It's got to be connected to him.
Well, if it is Grigor, I think he is on the losing end of this battle.
I agree.
Time to go. Borislav is not going to believe this.
You want to see us?
Yeah, come on in, you two. Take a look at this.
Same deal as last. Sparks ran a toxicology.
Wait, so 2 girls die of an allergic reaction to latex, both get gutted, and there's no drugs?
Yeah, what are the odds of that?
Pretty good. They're both sisters.
What? No.
DNA confirmed their identities. They're both runway models. They're both working in Europe and this side in America. We found remnants of latex condom in their intestines, and what's more important, we found diamonds. They are smuggling diamonds. They swallow and cross the border. Did we ever get a name on that first one?
Nia Michelle, but she's a 0 in our system on criminal history. She doesn't have any prints on file.
Yeah, she's never even had a license through motor vehicles here or in any other state.
Right, and no one has filed a missing persons report.
I'll give you a number of a friend of mine in Interpol. Why don't you see if you can call him and check, see if there's any other models that have been missing or gone missing in mysterious fashions. Any new money on the street? There got to be a new player in town, somebody who's setting up shop here.
Actually, Mason was saying there is. Not our usual group either. These guys are high profile.
Well, we need to find out who they are and shut them down quick.
Well, Radner thinks the multiple homicide was Grigor's workers, but no one's seen Grigor since we found the bodies.
Well, we need to see him. We need to find him, and maybe we'll make him an offer. See if he can tell us who's trying to chop him off at the knees.
All right, but what can we offer him? We've never been able to get anything on Grigor.
Information, intelligence, money. I mean, we all know he's dirty, and we know someone's trying to kill him, so if we offer him any aid to help him with any of those things, something good's gonna happen. When a guy like him starts running, you know, it's easier to get him to make the right decision and help us at the same time.
Good thinking.
Get on that. Thanks, Chief.
So look, you guys want the motels or you want Grigor?
Well, I think we know where Grigor's gonna be. Where does a guy go when he has no one to trust?
To his girl.
Exactly. She'll have guns, she'll have money, she'll have whatever he's stashed with her.
There he is. Pull over. Well, hello there.
Oh, come on.
You want to stop?
Keeping out of trouble, Thomas?
Hell no, I'm not staying out of trouble. You asked me to work off the case. I can't do that flipping burgers. I gotta be on the street working angles. What do you want?
All right, well, we may have an easier way for you to work off the case.
Ooh, how exciting.
Watch your mouth. You know a guy named Grigor?
Grigor? Hell yeah, I know Grigor. I get him his party favors when he needs them. Why?
We need to find him. You know where he's at?
No. I can ask around. Probably won't take very long. He and his old lady got a daily habit.
Does the old lady have a name?
Anna. I know her as Anna.
Do you know where she's staying?
I don't know. But I heard she might have got pinched last night.
You couldn't have told us that earlier, dumbass.
You didn't ask.
Get out of here.
This is all you have to say?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wrote it there.
Okay, well, let's go over this. So, when was the last time you saw him?
I talked to the detectives this morning.
And you told them you saw him this afternoon?
No, I did
Is
not.
Grigor's girl giving us anything yet?
Oh, okay. That's interesting, because the other detective told
She's
me
a
that.
tough one.
Well, he's all.
All right. How did you guys meet?
Did you check recent calls on his cell?
It's a lot of my business right now. And it's in your best interest to share that information with me.
Let's see who's been calling.
No, you're not, but you could be considered complicit in this if you don't cooperate.
2400 Motel. How can we direct your call?
2400 Motel.
But I got some
Okay.
interesting information from immigration services.
What information do you have from immigration services?
You might have some problems with them, and if you cooperate with us, we can make those problems go away.
I don't know where he is. If I knew, I wouldn't be here.
Okay, you sure about that?
I know what's going down with Grigori, detective. I hear what happens out there, and I'm not talking to you about any of it. Can I go now?
We're trying to stop him from getting killed. Do you expect me to believe that you don't care if he dies? You're just gonna find someone else to buy you jewelry?
And you think you can save him? Девочка, he knew how this would end. That's life where he's from. You get ahead and you're dead.
I have all day, and I need to know where he is, and I'm pretty sure you know. So where do you want to start?
You're free to go.
What'd you get?
Hey, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, your honey's on party. Relax, relax. I didn't tell them anything. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Hang up now and don't say one more word.
You need to come back to Langley with me. It's the safest place to ride this thing out.
I don't think I could do that.
If they don't snatch you, they will kill you. Unless you come in, I can't help you.
See, but the problem is this whole thing ain't adding up, and I've been at this a long time, a lot longer than you, and a lot longer than the guys you're working for, and I'm smart enough to know that something ain't right.
I'm here unofficially. You realize that?
I do.
You're out as far as the company is concerned. You don't exist from where I stand. I'm taking a big risk just trying to help you. I'm doing it because you're my friend.
If you're my friend, why don't you act like one?
All right, how's this? We believe Marcus has been compromised.
I don't think so. I asked him to contact you, and he brought you to me.
Marcus never came to me. We had surveillance on him. I heard you wanted to talk to me on the tape.
Should've came. I gotta be honest. I didn't think I'd hear from you again. What's going on?
I need to know if somebody's been trying to get into my files.
I think Marcus might be behind this whole operation against you, buddy. Sorry.
Yacht.
Where exactly do you think you're going, Chief? So do you want to go back through the window, do you think, or should we use the front door?
Piss off.
Let's go.
Don't know why I'm being cuffed. I'm the one being chased down.
You're gonna want to stop running and start talking.
Seems to me you've run out of options, Grieger.
I always have options, my friend.
That's so, huh?
Yeah.
Well, see, the way I see it is, you can talk to us, or you can die. I mean, it's up to you.
They gotta catch me first to kill me, right?
Oh, your friends are real good at tracking people down. In fact, half your associates are lining the morgue right now. And you know who put them there, don't you? So do yourself a favor and start talking.
Hey, don't do it for yourself. You know, do it for your wife, your kids.
Oh, you're gonna love this. Shower curtain in there matches the same one the girl was wrapped up in. Whatever you're selling, we ain't buying. Oh, what's wrong? Are you sad that we found the guy first?
It's back there. Just don't touch anything else. Hey, boss, we've got Grieger at the hotel, and we think this is the place where they were bringing the female couriers.
We'll just rewind the security tapes, man, and
See if we can get some confirmation on that.
We're on it.
Tuesday night.
2 guys and a girl.
At a motel? That'll be easy.
Well, just call me back when you get something.
Understand this. We don't give a crap about you.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. I figured that out the first 10 times you told me.
Give me a name. Who's been killing all these girls? Who's been laying your friends out in the street?
That's it. Wait a minute. Look at that. Take a look at that. Two guys walking with the girl. And they drag her out in the shower curtain.
Nice.
You're not gonna talk? All right, then, well, what's your plan? Because whatever it is, it's not gonna work. You're just gonna end up dead, too.
She's right, you know it.
Me personally, I'd talk.
Tatiana.
Hey.
Hey.
Get out! Man in the car! Stop! Freeze!
Freeze! Don't move! Turn around. Turn around.
Sit down!
Please tell me, because I have no idea why your team is right in the middle of a Russian gang war here in my city.
I got a pretty good idea why. You should know better than anybody. You're a cop, you're out there in the street, hitting hard. My guys are not sitting behind a desk, pushing papers. We get out there in the street and we mix it up. You make enemies, you piss people off, and...
You end up in the middle of a war.
That sounds like BS to me. IA is going to get involved.
I don't think that's going to help anything.
No, but it'll cover the department's ass.
If you say so, that's kind of not the way I look at it, but hey, you're the boss.
But that's the way it's going to be. I need to do what's best for the department. On top of all that, I've got every women's rights activist in the city breathing down my neck to catch this animal, not to mention the city council and the press calling me every day. Look, I know you got a lot on your plate, Kane, but clear it and get your team focused on solving this.
I don't know how the hell all those bullets missed you. You got 9 lives, my friend.
I need a smoke. You got one?
Got health issues. Sorry.
You got health issues. Better not as bad as mine.
Maybe not. But everybody's luck runs out, right? You should consider a new line of work. See, we can help you out with that.
No thanks. If I'm not under arrest, why am I still cuffed? Huh?
Well, I'm sure you did something bad in the last 48 hours. See, I just haven't figured it out yet.
Tell me something. Why'd you get married? Like, seriously, a guy like you, domesticated, what's in it for you? Just want to know. Man to man, forget about the whole cop thing.
Kids. I wanted kids. Good kids. With a good woman to raise them.
I get that. I guess at the end of the day, every guy just wants a girl, well, like his mother, I guess.
Don't give me that Freudian crap. I don't got any mommy issues. All I'm saying is it takes a good woman to raise good kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, get me INS.
Don't waste your time. I may speak with an accent, but you can't deport me. I was born here.
It's true. Your wife wasn't. I'm pretty sure she does not have a passport.
Borislav.
Excuse me? Yeah, I'll call you back.
His name is Borislav.
Get a warrant on this guy. I want to go in hard. I want him out of business before another one of these girls dies.
I'm on it.
Call me when it's over. I gotta go see somebody.
Kay! Kay! Kay, what's up, man?
Did they flip you, man? Did they flip you?
The truth. Have you been compromised?
What the hell are you doing, Kane? Huh? You crazy? So you're not compromised, right?
Absolutely not.
You're still my guy.
I'm still your guy.
Because look at here. Word on the street is you turned. But, the person who told me that, he ain't right either.
Who told you that?
Hutch.
Hutch?
Yeah.
When was the last time you seen him?
2 days ago.
I'm telling you for the last time, we're not after you. I swear on everything I love, you have my word.
You told me you didn't pass on any information.
Of course not.
Why that?
I told you you were not cleared for any operational information anymore. I mean, I thought about it for a second, but I couldn't take the risk until I knew what the hell was going on. Come on, man, you know the deal.
All right.
What's going on with Hutch? Who's he working for? He's been dealing with the Middle East. Not sure who exactly. I'm trying to talk to him myself, but we can't find him.
Is that why you didn't pass on the information?
He's gone silent since last we talked. I wouldn't do you like that, man. You know that.
I believe, man.
My loyalty lies with you, man.
I believe.
I wouldn't be here without you.
All right. I'll see you in the shadows, man.
All right. Stay up. I got your back, man.
Borislav, you're under arrest.
For what?
Murder.
Think I want my lawyer present if you're planning on asking me anything else?
Drugs just weren't enough for you anymore, huh?
You're ruining my night, you know that?
Well, you have a really busy life, you know that? Blood diamonds, murder, money laundering.
I think we'll be leaving now.
I don't think so.
You can talk to my lawyer if there's any more accusations.
You don't have nothing on me.
See, you might call it nothing. We got an eyewitness to your direct participation in 6 homicides and an attempted homicide. See, so where we come from, that's called a whole lot of something.
Gregor, and you think jury's going to believe a guy like him?
We're about to find out.
Good
Excuse
luck.
me.
Иди внутрь.
Put your hands behind your back. Let's go. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Man, I never thought somebody like you would do me like that. You're like Judas. What made you act like that?
You made me look like a fool and a coward.
I don't know what your problem is with me. I moved as fast as I could. I did everything I could to help you. However you acted in those kind of situations, I understand. You know, I never criticized you for that.
Our mission was to kill El Habib. If I got killed in the process, so be it.
You did the best you could. I never criticized you for that.
I'm owed something for that, Kane. Not just some crappy pension.
How much am I worth?
25 million.
Well, that's a lot of money, boy.
35 if I bring you in alive. You took out the 3rd top Al-Qaeda guy, all right? On friggin' tape. They kind of take that stuff personally.
You know, it's bad enough being sold out, but being sold out to them guys?
Why the hell not?
Just ain't right. Something wrong with you, child.
I'm thinking about me now, and they pay better.
Did a little redecorating, I see.
Just a little. White boy here tried to set you up, man. Telling all kinds of stories about you. But, he's not a good enough liar to fool me.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a spy game, right? Who can you trust?
You can't trust nobody but me.
Yeah. Why don't you head out? I got this. Get up. You trying to frame me? Huh? Stay down, man. Did you learn? Huh? What's wrong with you? Lesson learned, punk. Thank you, darling.
So we're taking off tonight, boss.
Man, great job out there, guys. Really proud of y'all.
Good work.
Thanks.
Took out a smuggling ring and solved a series of murders. You and your team are up for commendation.
Oh, come on, man. Anyway, it had nothing to do with me. That's them.
You know, you really ought to take some credit every now and again, Kane.
Man, I'm just a simple country boy trying to keep my ear to the ground and my eyes open once in a while.
Yeah. So, how's that little situation working out? I'm not gonna be tripping over any dead bodies without fingerprints or rule books without rules, am I?
Man, I don't think so. I think everything has been resolved, and I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Good. Whatever the hell that means. That's good.